All right, and we're back for our final round.
Final round.
Final round. We got Miles Greb and Terrell Thompson both undefeated currently. We have 8 people here today, so this will be our last round. And this is being recorded, and a little sad, but I think this will be my last one, I guess.
Yeah.
This will be my last one.
I mean, you could always not play next week. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I do want to play. It'll be my last match here at Geeky Villain. So, all right. So we got Miles Greb playing Someone Stole My Shit, and he played Harley, turn 1, and looks like Terrell is playing Lael and the Emperor, turn 1 for him. Discarded a Renoa and the Monster Searcher Larcacious or Larcacious.
He's got Larcacious there. He's probably playing a semi-tax deck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Lock for pressure.
Yep.
How does Terrell answer?
Step 1, I'll put down Flandit. Sure.
Plays a Flandit. And then pass his turn.
Can I object to his current playing of cards?
Yep, so he pays for it, and Zalera's it.
What a D. What a D.
Oh, that feels good. That feels good.
Unless you're Miles, then it feels horrible.
All right, freezes the Emperor.
Oh, hey, there it is.
Terrell sounds excited.
Plays a Goomba.
What in the world is this craziness?
And he passes.
Swing. Play 1. Okay.
Yeah, that
All right.
Flandit really needs to be in front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pays 3.
Vincent. I'll target that. Goomba. My Goomba. Sure.
Is to draw a Goomba and
Yeah.
put the Goomba back.
Okay, and then
That's
pass.
8,000.
That's mean.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a very good way to play Goomba.
Terrell is doing really well. He's starting up
Yeah.
really, really good here.
Goomba can do a couple of things like that. It's
Yeah.
got the Kuja to sack to pull back.
Yeah.
It's got the Vincent. There's a couple of...
A Veritas, when someone plays a
Yeah.
Veritas, that's also good.
Yeah. There's a couple of... there's definitely a few more right now. And look at that. You get Zalared back. That is... Sure. That's how that works. Yes, yes, it is.
He's thinking about Leia.
Okay.
Decides to Leia.
Whale it.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'll drop. So I'll play Sail, but I want.
Doesn't even know what he wants.
I want
Veritas. Oh, wait.
a
You can grab Veritas.
I'll grab
If there was Sephiroth in the deck, I'd
Yeah.
grab a Sephiroth.
Yeah.
But obviously, there's not.
There's no Sephiroth in there, it looks like.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Which seems weird considering you're playing Ice Earth, so you've got the Jesse to find the Seph.
Yeah.
But obviously he's got a different plan in mind. Is that a Veritas in his hand?
Yeah, it
With
is.
the Renoa? So he's
Yeah.
got Veritas, Renoa, Genesis. That's just bad. That's just an evil, evil hand. Yeah, Terrell has quickly become like a force to be reckoned with
Yeah.
here, man.
He's a really good player. I think he has actually a very good shot of winning today again. He look at those cards that he has right now.
If it wasn't just for, stuff not being able to make
he-
it every week,
yeah.
he probably would have been the champion last season.
Yeah.
Does he have a magic pedigree? Like, did he play a
No,
lot of
he
something
doesn't.
before he came in? Or?
This is his first trading card game ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like a Bram
Plays a good brothel.
for Vayne.
It's all John. John's helped him, right?
Yeah. I mean, playing with John consistently against Terrell, and Terrell is super into it, like how I was when I first started playing Final Fantasy. So John's actually sick of talking to Terrell with Final Fantasy,
Because Terrell
apparently.
always wants to talk
because
about Final
he
Fantasy?
just texts John, apparently, about, like, hey, this is, like, a great deck idea and stuff like that.
And John's like, let me live my life, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
there are worse things.
All right. So this is a very good start for Terrell. Looks like there is...
Take a damage? Ah, you're over here. Okay.
The choo-choo train is pretty good. Kills Vincent and a discard, but there's a lot of forwards out there, so...
Yeah.
Setzer?
That's her?
Alka-Seltzer?
Gives him the
Searcher, yeah,
ability to Stonewall.
Yeah.
Let's see if Miles tries to lock off again.
When he can't.
I'm gonna grab,
Maybe a wild pounding.
Banana.
You got rid of your Gastallion?
but I'm gonna
I'm so
swing it through.
confused.
the Sid that I'm going to play.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
go.
Then, how'd you pay for this?
He discarded the.
Oh, glass.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That was a correct play. He has Kuja right now. Throw down the Kuja and do 3 damage if he wants to.
Pay 1 if you'd like to block. No blocks.
Yeah. He doesn't have to throw down the Kuja.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
Glass you.
Swing with Larkeisha's.
He's just got a grip of cards right now.
Yep.
I feel like that Renault is about to come down. Needs an Earth backup. Busy discarding from hand.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I mean, if you're going to leave the Vincent up, honestly, it might just be worth Veritassing now.
Yeah.
I'll swing at Vincent.
There he goes.
Now it's
Miles
probably-
didn't want to see that Edward anyway, so
Yeah.
he's already at 5 backups, and most of them, all of them are uncrackable.
Down Genesis, stolen free Setzer. And I'll just pass.
All right. Let's see what Miles can do here. He has a Sid Reigns. He has Orphan. He has the Choo Choo Train.
Yeah.
It looks like he's going to play the Orphan.
Okay.
I think he wins here. Just doles the Orphan.
I pay 1 for Orphan to block. Cool.
Play the Kuja.
I'll play Kuja on Orphan.
Yeah, Terrell's decks also seem to
And
be
then I'll enter combo.
surprisingly speedy sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he's going to be building backups or going slow, and then suddenly he's got like 5 forwards, and I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Kill it. Discard a card.
Saves himself a point of damage.
Yeah, and then I'll pass.
I don't think that helps him in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. I don't think that draw helps Miles.
Nope. What was it? Dragon and
Yeah. Dragon and Lock. The Lock makes a discard, but I mean, it's not enough.
yeah. Just Renault the Kuja. He
No
needs it
cards
to
in here?
attack.
Yeah, see graveyard. Yeah, no cards.
No.
Find it's untapped. And then he can duel with the Choo Choo Train here.
Yeah.
Um,
Duel with the Juju Train, play Veritas.
no, play Veritas and then he can duel something with the
Play
one.
Glacia
I guess
to
if he
duel.
plays the Veritas, he eats
Yeah,
one.
he knows that's game. Okay.
Alright.
So that's game 1. Terrell with his cool deck takes the first one here. I do think the mono ice ice earth tends to do fare a little bit better. It has some access to certain cards that just mono ice doesn't,
Yeah.
and is able to overcome mono ice very easily. But there are decks that mono ice does significantly better than what ice earth does.
I think Ice Earth is a bad matchup for Ice.
Yeah,
One of Ice's issues, having played so much Ice,
Yeah,
is
I
that
assume you're gonna
it
skirt.
occasionally is the point where, like, I'm not,
Good.
what is it?
Kinda
Not.
turn 2 naked
I
like
feel
that.
like
Just didn't
if
have
you
any
don't
else.
get your discard
Yeah.
going early, and all it takes is an easy kind of board wipe, and you're out.
Yeah, losing
And
a lot
Ice
for
Earth just
one mono is
Keeps
good.
the
I mean,
ability
like,
to
it's-
keep those
it wasn't a
forwards
good
down.
start.
yeah, and
Played
the
block,
the
and
biggest
until lock really
the biggest
cheap,
thing I
really
think
bad
is
opening for me.
with mono ice is that it doesn't have a lot of
Maybe we should've
removals,
only
right?
built
But the
the
earth
hands okay,
gives
but they come back
access
up
to
or
removals, like the
I
Cecil,
don't
the Shantoto. Has a lot of and earth has the bigger bodies also.
Do is just have one mono.
So it gives access to these certain cards that just mono ice would never have,
Yeah.
and I think that's the biggest thing.
I mean, even just playing like 1 or 2 Shantoto, 3 Cecils, And a
the
couple of Earth
Flandits,
backups.
yeah, and a couple of Earth backups. Lail's a very good poor man's card for Edward, right? Edward's an amazing card. I think Edward is probably one of the best backups for Ice out there, but Lail significantly helps. It's another one that you can have in there.
Surprised we haven't seen a Garland and a Scale Toad, honestly, with Running Flame.
Yeah. I actually don't know if Terrell runs Garland.
He
Or
has before. Definitely. I haven't seen it in this deck yet.
Yeah,
but he
not in
definitely
this
has
deck.
run it.
I know he has. Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, he was running it in like a mono ice deck that ran Dragon
Yeah.
and a lock. He was running 3 of the locks with one Scale Toad, so he could just be like monster. Finds the one Scale Toad.
All right. Looks like Terrell going 2 backups here.
No value, Jill. Miles went with the Sarah start, and
Edward is played for a discard.
there's Miss Dragon. There's a Garland. He is playing Garland.
He is playing Garland.
That's what we get for not paying too close attention.
Yeah.
And yet again, he's starred for Earth backups.
Yep.
Down lock. I'll search for a backup.
Plays lock.
Hey,
Oh,
look.
backup, he said.
Can't play it,
Yeah,
though,
no.
because
Yeah.
he discarded the Earth card. Oof.
Feels bad. Feels bad. I think that was a bad decision. I think when you have only one card that's of one color, you don't
save it.
discard it.
No.
Yeah. No matter how good the other cards are, I think
Yeah.
even.
Especially playing against ice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So the Garland is discarded. Banana Sid is being played by Miles. Probably gonna get the Setzer, the Alka-Setzer. No, he's going for the lock. Looks like.
Okay. What a turn.
I'm gonna grab Setzer instead, but it's your
Yeah.
turn.
Okay, so that's I'll discard 2, play minor, grab Lail.
What'd you pick up with, minor?
Lail.
Layla. Okay. Yeah, you discarded them. Fine.
Okay. And then I'll pass.
So you have Layla and one other card in your hand, right?
Yep.
So Miles should know that it's a choo-choo train and is in Terrell's hand right now. Setzer has played.
Tap 1. I'll Zalera that.
Sure, it's dead. Box in my hand. It's dead. Your turn.
Cool.
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I don't know. That sucks. That's bad for Trump.
Yeah.
Dump Lail.
Oh wow.
Down Larkeishus. Grab Flandit. Play Flandit.
What's the mana for?
3. Discard Lail.
Okay, I just wanted to see if Layla was out of your hand. So
No longer. And then I'll pass turn.
Here comes Lock.
Yeah, here comes lock for that discard.
Yeah. I feel like I'm slammed down Lock.
Yeah.
1, 2. Declare attack.
Pay 1.
Pass.
Almost to me would have been, yeah, he's out, so it's not
Yeah.
worth playing the Genesis. He can play this next turn.
It looks like he's gonna play Veritas here.
Yep.
Veritas.
I think Setzer's the right
Yeah.
call.
Dolph freeze.
Yep.
Yep.
Pass turn.
And we will see a Genesis this turn, I think.
Yep.
I think Genesis Duke Larg is the right play.
No, he needs 1 to pay for that Flandit.
Yes.
Dragon, I guess. I guess he's not gonna attack this turn.
Declare. Pass.
Yep.
Declare it pass. He knew the Flandit was coming, so.
Mm.
Got Genesis, 1 Costalera, and the Duke Larg in hand. It's Miles. Terrell's got. What does Terrell have?
Cecil. One was a Cecil. I don't know what the other one was.
There's been very little damage done so far right now.
Yeah.
They're just kind of playing back and forth.
I think I'll Larkeishus.
Okay.
Larkeishus.
I'll search for Skeletoad. Sure. And then I'll play it.
He's running the scale toad.
That's it. Pass.
Put the hand pressure on.
Mm-hmm.
Can I reread the text on Skeletoad, please? It's been a
Yeah.
while. I know it makes me discard, but
Yeah, if you have 2 or more cards.
at the end of your opponent's turn, if your opponent has 2 or more cards in their hand, they must discard 1 card. Okay.
Yep.
So Miles plays down to 1 card.
Yeah. Or he may just discard 1 right now.
Yeah, I haven't seen any Sid Alsteins in
Yeah.
Terrell's deck either, so I don't know if there's much
pay 1
punishment on the
for-
backside.
Azure Dragon.
Okay, I will do so. I'll swing, and I'll reveal the card, which is a lair, and I'll draw it.
Hatch and Toto.
Oof,
Yeah.
that would have been good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that Cecil? No value. Because he's at 2. That's pain.
Yeah.
What is this?
Mm-hmm.
Pain.
Mm-mm.
Welcome to Pain Train, Terrell. Population U.
Go.
And there's the
No, he has to
Dular.
discard now. He has to discard. Discard. 2 or more.
Better go run quick.
I have 2 cards.
Yeah, 2 or more. Oh, I thought you'd discard.
Freeze.
Freeze. Okay.
That's a good way to do that. He discarded a card to freeze.
Huh?
He discarded a card to freeze with
Yep.
Dragon.
Yep. That's one way to do it.
Yeah. Button.
And tap 1. I'm going to Zolaire that.
Probably a good call.
Yeah, and then I'll just...
I don't think probably. Yeah, he's got 1 card in hand, which means he's can potentially avoid losing it. It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
He'll land at 1. Miles will pay it. Larkeishel's a block. He'll hit with the other.
Last ball also is.
Cards in?
1 card.
Clear attack.
Yeah, and last one's
Okay.
going to do 7K. So
Pay 1 for lock.
he does, as expected.
Yep. He has to discard now.
I'll choose not to search.
That's the right call.
Yeah.
He's choosing not to search because if he does happen to search,
He
he'll have
has
1
to
card in
discard it.
hand. Because the EX burst stack, there's not a stack for the EX burst, but the EX
It's a
burst
separate
resolves
stack, yeah.
basically. It resolves immediately, which would mean that when Genesis' ability enters the stack afterwards, he would have a card in hand,
Tap this.
therefore losing it.
And freeze this?
I mean, it's already frozen.
I
so-
understand. I have to discard
Yeah.
cards. So. Laswell? 7K?
Weird art Plasma.
It's the special promo one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Looks like Miles definitely has the.
Upper hand right now.
Yeah.
Not yet.
That's all I asked. Please. Please no.
Pass turn.
Exposition.
Oh. Oh, man. You got to try and play one of those cards because
Yeah.
you are going to
Clear attack.
get locked.
What does he
Genesis.
have?
1 for lock.
Did we forget to... No, he had 2 for the scale set. Okay.
I'll pay for lock. Swing Laswell.
As well. Ah, my man.
Genesis.
That vein wouldn't have helped you.
Yeah. 7K. Dole.
Ugh.
That's a good point.
Yep.
Killed the last ball.
Yeah. It's bad all around.
Let's see if Miles lets him take it back. He played it.
He can kill the last ball.
Dole and freeze.
Okay, so I hit you with Genesis then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, did I take my damage for Genesis?
No, you owe me 1 more.
That's 6.
Celeste, and I'll freeze.
That's it.
Jill.
Sure.
1 card in hand. Your turn.
All right. Well, it's not where I want to be.
Yeah, I think it's over.
Um,
The Renoa is not going to help.
You can attack with Veritas.
play Vayne. And then I'll pass.
When do I have to pay?
At the end of
When I
your
tap.
turn.
Taps, what are you talking about?
And the, when?
Oh, at the end of your turn.
Okay.
Kuja.
GG.
All right. Maybe you just don't want to attack. Oh, shit,
Miles is not going to pass. Sorry.
I did 2 damage to or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was worried about Shinto there. Oh, come on, girl.
I was worried about Shinto too.
Yeah.
She didn't show up.
It's like, I love you, 11, but don't betray me.
I think that
All right,
at that point
final
it was about
match,
the only
man.
thing
Good
that
luck,
could
buddy.
have
Yeah,
saved him.
that could have
Shinto.
swung it back. Yep.
Yep.
Maybe I'll just draw Shinto. Also, that Duke Larry just changes. the
So
speed
looks like
every-
I misspelled Terrell's name, but I actually like it this way better. So this is Terrell's new name, anyways. Now I have named him. He is my son. But anyways, Terrell's actual name is spelled Terrel.
Double
My
R,
mistake.
single L.
Yeah, my mistake, Terrell. If you watch this, when it's once uploaded to YouTube, I am sorry, but it will say TE.
You're talking about it like you can't fix it right now.
I'm not going to. I told you. I have named him, therefore he is my son now. I have claimed him.
So if he loses, it's your fault because you're his bad dad.
I'm his bad dad. No.
Oh, yeah, you just won.
Your son letting you down
It's not
to disappoint.
the only winning.
He's a disappointing son if he loses.
Discarding 3 cards.
Oh, jeez.
Claim affiliate.
Wow.
Okay. I mean,
Pick back up.
Cecil and Goomba.
Okay.
And discard. I'll play for
Goomba.
Goomba. Sure. And pass.
So Terrell has a knack of playing two backups continuously first turn.
even when he doesn't need it.
Yeah, even when he doesn't need it, he just does it. It's very surprising that he does that. Maybe he... Yeah, I don't know. Like, he doesn't need to right now,
Yeah.
But, maybe he draws into it a lot.
Yeah, I've seen him play. He does that regularly.
Well, he can discard the Goomba and play the lock, so it worked out, I guess.
Lock. I'll search for a forward. Oh, that's a forward.
Hey, look, it's Veritas.
Is that a light Terra? That's a 4-drop Terra. He's playing a 4-drop light Terra. I haven't seen that being played for
Holy
such
balls.
such a long time.
Like a brand. Search for Vane. Pass.
Speaking of Vane, Miles grabs the dragon and Vane. He's got a pretty solid 6-hand going.
Yeah.
Drops the Celis to play Terra. Oof.
What do you do, Tara? Someone's.
He gets to search for a summon.
No, that's not it.
That's 4-drop or less.
5 or less.
Oh, it's 5 or less? Okay.
Okay.
What does he get?
I would
Skip
imagine
the
it's the
one-drop
choo-choo
Zolaris.
train.
Yeah, he skipped the 1-drop Solaris. So, yep, choo-choo. Glacialabulas.
God, the way Terrell
Speaking of
shuffles really just it just kills me inside when I see him shuffle like that. Anyways, what?
Speaking
Speaking
of
of,
Glacia, I think you still owe me a foil Glacia.
do I owe you a foil glass? Yeah. Okay.
You
Yeah,
can't leave me
I need
without my stuff, Steve.
I need to pay up my debts before I go.
For real, how deep are you to some people right now? Like, what are we, like 65 cards deep or something?
I owe you the choo-choo train. I owe Ryan the Sid Reigns foil. I do believe I have some outstanding debts for some cards. I have no intention of making the payments.
Yeah, you were just hoping we'd forget.
Yep.
How it is.
Yep.
And with the Banana Sid and the Terra out, the crazy thing, he could play lock
Yeah.
for a discard card. It's a weird way to get to that point, but yep, look at
He
that.
he can get it.
He's got the Duke Lark up, so he can play it this turn too. I don't know if it's getting worth getting rid of one of the Celises. He's got 2 locks on too. Yeah, turn your phone off, Miles. It's not his. Yeah, 2 locks, Vane, Dragon, double Celis.
Clear attack.
Okay.
That time he didn't ask Terrell to discard, but Terrell did.
Don't freeze.
Is that a Kuja? That's
Yeah.
the only thing I can think of to be Dole Freeze.
So he's gonna have to play something here. Probably the Celeste, I would imagine.
have to. He could pass.
The Vane's going to be really good now once it gets played here.
Go.
Do you know why? Because the Scale Toad really limits Miles' hand now, and he doesn't have a lot of backups. So he's going to have to tap all 3 to keep.
Yeah. If I had the choice, I think honestly I would have just discarded one of your Celuses. I don't think I would have pushed.
I probably would have as well, but you know.
Discard 2. Play Vane. I'll just pay 1. Nah.
Yeah, okay, you discard those 2, tap this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then I'll just pass.
that Vane is going to put some
Yeah.
pressure on Miles right now.
Yep.
I mean, he's got 3 cards.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he can play out of hand to avoid the Scale Toad. And he only needs 2 this round. So he can play.
If he
discard
plays
card.
something, the problem is he can't pay for all of it
Yeah.
because he has 3 forwards out.
Yeah, you're right.
It'll be 4 if you play something, and 1 will die.
I mean, I think that right now, honestly, I think the right call is you discard those 2 to play Vane.
I think you just discard 1 for Scale Toad, and you tap all 3, and then just pass.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, so let's...
Maybe you're right. You save the Vane. I think you get
Yeah,
rid of the Duke Larg.
yeah,
right? 'Cause he's
he
got the
already
Duke
has
Larg.
the Duke Larg, so he
Point
just
save now.
discard the Duke Larg, and you pass, and then you make the 3 payments for all 3 of your forwards,
Yep.
and then you get Shantota next turn.
Kind of puts you in that position.
You still got Veritas in your hand.
Haven't discarded it from on yet.
For those newbies listening, you can't do that. It's cheating. That's why we're laughing. There is a card that allows you to do it. No one
There
plays
is.
that POS.
Nope.
Nope.
It is a 4-drop or something like that?
4-drop Earth Forward, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's a forward, too, which
Yeah.
is like, ugh.
So I think Miles really, I hope he figures out, I think that's his best move. Discard for the Scale Toad and tap 3 for his forwards, and that's it. He needs the Vane, he needs the Kuja, but if he plays any of it, it's
Ooh.
over.
He let that...
He let the Terror go through
Terror
as well.
Which is a bit interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, just...
Terrell's just afraid that he has some trick up his sleeves and kills
Well,
Vane, you
Miles
know.
is doing something weird.
Miles, don't do it. Don't do it, Miles. I don't know what you're doing. You can't.
He's not realizing. I don't...
Does he not understand Vane fully?
I think he does. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. For the end of your turn, it was a layer.
No. You make him pay for... Oh, no,
Then
you
you'll
can't.
have to discard and then pay for it.
Why does he have to discard? Oh, because of Scale Toad.
Yeah.
You can't play a card, Miles. You play a card, you're losing one.
Yeah. You can't do it. You got 1 extra
It's the
CP.
same thing. Yeah, you've just got to float CP.
Yeah.
Yep, just tap 2 and discard.
And discard the Duke Larg.
Do this then.
Good.
And that's for those 2, and then 2 cards for Kuja.
Okay. Are you paying to keep them alive?
Yeah, so I paid these 2 for that.
No, the Kuja. You have to pay for the Kuja.
For Kuja.
But Kuja.
Okay. So Kuja's gonna break.
I
Yeah.
think he didn't realize
Yeah,
it.
that's literally...
Miles did not realize.
That's Miles being rusty and not realizing how
yeah.
the card plays.
Oh, that's going to feel horrible now. Miles didn't... Well, that's very lucky for Terrell, I think.
Yeah.
Play Glossier, do 7k and freeze.
Yeah, Miles is clearly not having a good day right now.
Yeah.
You can see him. He just kind of threw
Yeah.
his hands.
Enter attack and
Miles doesn't make mistakes often, and that's going to be very bad for him.
Well, he got Laswell now, so the Laswell can kill the Gabronth at least. Get him back a little bit here. Just needs to tap 2 for it, right?
Yeah.
kill.
Yep.
Yeah. 5 or more. Yeah.
So now the question is do you discard the card, or do you let the Laswell die?
I think you just tap and you let Laswell die.
I
Yep.
think that's the right call.
Yeah.
Because it gives him the Genesis to play
Yeah.
next turn.
Yep.
And Terrell's at 3. I think we're
Now
okay.
he's just gonna play fucking Veritas.
It's down 2. Veritas.
Mhm.
And swing vein. Pass.
Now that
Zalera's
Zalera's
a
gonna
vein.
kill that vein,
Yep.
and that's gonna save Miles, and
Yeah,
then
you
he
just
can
have to
play
do it and take
Genesis.
the point of damage.
Yeah,
Or no. I guess you're right.
you
do
just kill it and then Genesis the Veritas.
Yeah, you're right.
Gives him a little bit more tempo here.
Yeah.
Solar.
Mm-hmm.
And then do it. Yeah, the order didn't matter, but
Yeah,
he's second guessing himself.
yeah.
That he's like, I don't want to fuck this up.
Slam down.
Yeah, you don't see. Yeah, that Shantoto gets straight to the discard pile. No.
Ah, God.
And then pass.
Captain Crunch. but
Captain Crunch won't do anything.
unfortunately, he's got a card. No value lock.
Yeah.
Ugh,
No discards. Cool. All right.
that feels bad. On the bright side, it beats the Renoa.
Yep.
I mean, you're letting that Veritas through anyways. So,
So
Play
Genesis.
on lock.
yikes.
Pass.
No EX when you need it. That's a Zalera. Not gonna do nothing. And a Harley.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's real bad.
He needs to play the Captain Crunch.
I think you play the Crunch naked, no value.
Yep. He doesn't have a choice. Discard the Harley.
Discard the Harley. Yeah. There are very few lines to take at this point, but that's the only one that keeps him alive.
Yeah, and I mean, he can grab the Kuja later, but I mean, it's just right now. It's just
One card.
One card.
Do we know what that one card is?
no, I do not. I think it was an Earth card. I know it wasn't a Shantoto. I know that Shantoto was discarded.
Yeah, even if it was Shantoto. Yeah. That's not doing nothing.
No, you don't need it.
No. You still have to pay to play the TCG-Miles.
He did.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. There it is.
He should have at least tapped to play the Harley, I feel like. Because you can break
Yeah.
tapped backups, right? So he would have at least one more backup. At least he could have tapped the two,
So put that
bring in the
But he
Harley,
loses
and then
that
break
card
it.
Too.
Break through the
Oh
target
God.
card.
That's not helpful.
Yeah. And he just swings with Veritas. It doesn't matter. Oh, no, why? You just swing with Veritas. He loses something. Miles is going to lose something on the board anyways.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to save my Duke Lark, not my Edward. That was an accident.
And Miles has some ring rust.
Yeah.
It's gonna lose him this game. And the finals.
Yep.
No, that sex is not what I meant to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters though.
Yeah, it looks
honestly.
like here's the Undead Prince and then Undead Princess.
One card in hand. And Undead Princess. Pay 3 or else he can't block.
Yeah, it wouldn't
And
matter.
then
Even
pay
if he
1
had it.
Or Sarah can't block.
Yeah, would have mattered anyways.
Yep.
Because the Sarah's the 7K. The only thing
Yeah.
that stops at that point is the Genesis.
And then
I guess it stops
combat.
the Vincent, but
Yeah,
it would have
swing
been
for
enough. So, because that would have been a trade, and then that's it. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, what'd you get? That's nah, that's swing
Oh.
Genesis.
Good game.
All right.
And Terrell,
And that's it. Terrell takes it. For the start of the season,
champion of season 1 so far.
so far.
Yeah.
Terrell did really well. I think Ice Earth is
Did you even have an answer? If I
is just
blocked
really
it?
good against Mono Ice, I think.
I was just-
Especially
I was like, I
the
think
way
there's a
that
single
Miles
thing that I don't think I could
built.
lose is
that mono ice with
That's
the
what I figured. You couldn't take
Terra.
this.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit
So,
iffy on the
like,
Terra
you
choice and the
could walk
Setzer
into
choice,
this
but
with this, like, you just-
still
it's
really
too
good.
much value. You
Miles did
can't
really
put
good
this, I
against
mean,
other opponents, and
and I
he
didn't
went
wanna have to pay for
2-0
it
and
anyway,
ended up losing
so if you walk
to
in and dies, I
Terrell.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he made I think
scale
the
test
downfalls
was
there
there.
was the mistake
Like,
he
what
made
are
with the
you
vein.
really gonna do?
The vein and the Kuja. That was
Like, if I
just
could
an
kill Vayne
oversight,
faster,
Yeah.
I'd
which really hurt
have,
him.
like, a
And
bad
then,
start anyway, 'cause I had to play
and then the
fucking
way he
Clark then
played
one.
that Kuja at the
So-
end
Yeah.
when he recurred
Yeah.
it was just he had 2 CP that he could have dealt with, and he
Yeah.
didn't use it for anything. So
Yeah, but I think already it was foregone. Foregone at that point when he was playing that Kuja. It was already too late.
He was probably already
yeah,
gone.
it was just that vein mistake. That mistake he
That was
did
it.
with the Kuja. It was over after that.
Yeah.
It was too big of a mistake, I think.
Yeah.
And you see that rust coming out for Miles. I mean, he hasn't played for months, I think.
yeah, it's been a month and a half, 2 months.
Yeah, but he
or at least here and there.
definitely he will be back playing with us, or at least playing with everyone here
That's
at
what he
Geeky
says,
Villain.
Opus
Yeah,
10.
Opus 10. So
Mhm.
I'm sure everyone is looking forward to that, to seeing Miles join everyone back here. And that is it for today.
Yeah. Have a good night, and thank you, Steve.
And I'll be signing off here, I guess. This is my last one. But anyways, thanks for joining, watching here at Saturday Night Geeky Villains Final Fantasy Night. We'll be, or at least Neil will be back, hopefully for next week.
I think I'll be back. No, I won't be back next week because I'm supposed to move because, I bought a house.
Oh yeah, so I guess.
So it'll be
But-
2 weeks.
But there will be a night at Geeky Villain.
It'll be a stream.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
there will be a stream. No commentary, but there will be a stream. So hope to see everyone then.
Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good
And,
night.
Thanks for joining us.